All right.
Yeah, how about Bluebell?
Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Yeah.
Dan
All right.
Bankhurst. Well, it's
Yeah.
been a
Thank you.
while since you have been here,
Yeah.
considering you used to live in this building.
That's right. This is this is really really kind of like a sacred space for me because it was the first place that I lived moving when I moved to Nashville, which was
Yeah.
about I want to say 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So for the first year I lived here, I was here in this home and taking care of some things while you were gone and enjoying the fire pit here and the fireplace and
Yeah. Nice to have you back.
it's
Yeah.
great to be here. Yeah,
And play a little fingerstyle guitar.
that's
How
right.
about that?
That's
That
right,
tune,
that's right.
Bluebell, I just taught to one of my students this
Mm.
week, and that's a Merle Travis tune. And
Yes.
we're doing this in honor of our friend Tom Bresh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Merle
Yeah.
Travis's
So,
son, as you probably know.
mhm.
And
Yeah, we hope you're doing well, Tom.
yeah, and I'm going to have my student play it for him next week. He doesn't know that
Oh,
yet.
okay, great. Yeah,
So
yeah.
getting a lot more of my students playing the Travis stuff, and boy, I mean, if that doesn't get you excited about playing guitar, what does?
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
Exactly. That's one of my biggest influences was Travis and what Tom Brush was doing too, and Bluebell is definitely like one of my favorite songs to play. It's just there's nothing too crazy going on, but there's some really interesting changes, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially cool with the harmony that you threw in there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
You know,
I
I
like
just
that.
sort of spontaneously threw that on. I remember hearing that.
Yeah,
When Chet played it together with Merle Travis. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a classic duet. Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Very
and
cool.
it's nice to do this stuff getting ready to go for our Florida tour.
Mm.
So it's a nice little
You're bringing me
break.
with you, or
I would love to bring you with. You know,
Yeah.
it's funny. We hadn't seen each other for a long time, and we
I
ran
know.
into each other in Italy.
I know
Yeah,
that
and
was
so,
that was a trip.
yeah, and then we ended up doing some gigs together in Italy.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah,
so
that
much
was
fun.
I think the last time we toured together. We did shows together. It was
Yeah, it was
Italy.
must have been 5 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So join me in
Good.
Florida next week. What do you
Oh
think
my
about
gosh,
that?
I would love that.
Yeah,
I would love that. I
we've
wish
got
I-
coats on here even inside.
No, I know it.
And
Right.
it's a little chilly.
It's been
So,
cold this winter.
Yeah.
It really has.
Yeah, so looking
Yeah.
forward to that. And there's going to be one, I just found out today, one of the shows is going to be live streamed, so you can join us.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's in Orlando. So you have to go on my schedule
Cool.
to find out when it is, but it's
Yeah.
sometime in about a week. Yeah.
Sure. It looks like Bunny Barnes said hi from Tallahassee.
Ah, hey, Bunny.
Hey, Bunny.
Yeah, good to see you. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Dave,
yeah.
Dave also says hey. So,
Cool.
Dave from Tallahassee too, and Bunny. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go. We had a request to do a song that
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I had written
Oh, cool.
just
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago.
Mhm.
Let's do one more fingerstyle one, and then
Sure.
I'll do that because I actually just
Yeah.
finished writing the lyrics today. I have them here in front of me, so they're dated today.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a beautiful song. Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
thanks.
Love that.
So I've changed
You'll
some
go
of the
ahead.
lyrics and some of the words. Well, why don't I just do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Why don't you do that one, and then we'll play another one after.
And yeah, this is a. So we had a request, I guess, as it's Valentine's week.
That's right. Yeah.
And for Valentine's week, I've got a lot of my stuff free on my website. If you want any sheet music, all the romantic stuff anyway is free
Yeah.
on there.
That's right.
There should be a link. Okay, there we go. So today's version of "Is Love Enough." All that I have to give, I give to you in a melody. Each is a gift, you see, that's how I give my love, I give my love. That's how I give my love. Sitting on a park bench talking to herself quietly. Tattered as her memories, I ask, is love enough? Is love enough? These days, is love enough? A song can lift your heart a little while, bring your eyes to tears or make them smile. Finally help you find your home and your tribe, or simply slide on by. Into a thirsty ocean, here's a drop, but with an open heart I reach for my guitar and start to play. Is love enough? Is love enough? These days, is love enough? Then she smiles and sings the words she remembers from summer camp. Her youth comes flooding back, and she's herself, and she's herself, and she is once again herself. A song can lift your heart a little while, bring your eyes to tears or make them smile. Can finally bring the joy to find your home and try, or can simply slide on by. All that I have to give, I give to you. God gives us melodies of sparrows, even these deliver love as pure as it can be, as pure as it can be. You can feel it in your soul with every bird that sings. I hear him asking me, is love enough? Is love enough? These days, is love enough? Is love enough? Is love enough? These days, is love enough? Happy Valentine's Day.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
What a beautiful song.
So that's
Yeah.
still in process. I think it's getting close though.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
pretty much there to me.
Oh,
So,
thanks.
Yeah.
Well, this
that's
is Monday Live.
incredible.
We can do anything we want. We
Yeah.
can play songs that are
Right.
half written.
All right, live from Monday night, you know.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I think there's somebody that says there was no Facebook link, but then they said, okay, so there is a Facebook link, I think.
Oh yeah,
if
it's
it
on
looks
the
like.
Muriel Anderson guitar page. But it
Okay.
always sounds better on the YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, Muriel Anderson,
Cool.
then it should be live there. So if you have
That's
any,
great.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
All right.
thank you. We have another request. Oh, another hello, and a thanks for that, and another request for Dan to do one. What do you want to do?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What should we do? Should we do? Would you want to do Cascade or Freight Train or something
Either
like
one
that?
of those.
Or
Well, your choice.
Okay.
I don't know Cascade, but I'll back you up.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe
play
we
the
could try
chorus.
to. I know, yeah, you've been around. You were around Chet for a while, and
Yeah.
this is a Chet
Here.
original.
Yeah.
A lot of us know us. In fact, a lot of the people in the comments, we all know each other from the Chet Atkins convention,
Yeah.
which is always a great tribute to one of all of our greatest influences.
That's where I met you.
That's
Yeah.
where we met. That's
That's
right.
right. So hi to all our Chet friends out there.
Yep, and so this is one of Chet's most popular original songs, and we'll go ahead and give it a whirl here, see what happens.
See what happens.
All
It's
right.
Monday. We can do anything we want.
Exactly. I love it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Whoa! I thought you haven't played that in 7 years.
Fellas, you're right there.
All right, good
Ah.
stuff. Yeah.
Hey, well, sometimes
That
we
was a
get
lot of
lucky there, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So,
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bunny. Thank you so much, Kevin. Ken, I'm sorry.
and hi from Minnesota over there.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
That's a fun song,
Oh,
and it's
much
pretty
fun.
easy. And like if you have a second guitarist, just C, D, F, G.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah,
you know,
I
it's
need
nice
to learn that one. That's really
Yeah,
cool. I
it
the
sounds
way
like
play
you know that. Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
you
I
want to
mean,
learn the melody.
Yeah,
yeah,
melody
yeah.
part.
Yeah,
I don't know
definitely.
what you're doing.
That's a fun one for sure.
Yeah.
I
You know,
like it.
when I was first learning guitar, I remember I was in the beginning guitar class, Ann Jones School of Folk Music.
Yeah.
And
cool.
Ann said if I learned to play Freight Train, then I could get into the advanced
There we go.
intermediate class.
All right.
That's right. So that was the litmus test there.
Yeah,
if
that's
you,
cool.
If you learn Freight Train, and
Yeah.
and yeah, I remember when I got the advanced intermediate class, I was the only one. I was really surprised. I was the only one that my feet didn't touch the ground when I sat
Oh,
in my
wow.
chair.
Oh my
So,
god.
everyone else, their feet were touching
Right.
the ground. So you know.
Oh my gosh. That's wild. Yeah, and Freight Train for me is always was the very first fingerstyle guitar tune that I learned, and I started playing fingerstyle when I was about 23 years old, and up until that point I started playing guitar when I was 11 years old, but just never really knew much about Chet or the thumb pick or anything, so I was basically a flat picker, as they call them, until my early 20s. About 23 I saw a video of Tommy Emmanuel actually playing Guitar Boogie, which just,
Oh yeah.
I mean, of course, blew my mind, would blow anybody's mind. And also that then, you know, how YouTube has these kind of like, you go to one video and that leads you to, you know, 100 other videos. And so that led me to Chet and Merle and all of these other videos. But the very first song that I learned was Freight Train. And yeah, Freight, it looks like...
We had a request for Amtrak train. No, how about the freight train instead?
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All aboard?
Yeah, all aboard. Well, let's just improvise on it.
Yeah.
I don't really have an arrangement for it.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, they're just kind of messing around with what I learned before, but
I played it since I was 10, so I should be able to come up with something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's right. That's right. It's kind of embedded in the brain now. So, all right, let's try it out. All right. That's awesome. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, that's a great one too.
It definitely
It's,
is.
you know, classic.
It's funny. It's like I started with that song, playing that song, and I've probably learned like literally over the years, like 50 different fingerstyle songs. But somehow I always come back to playing that when I practice and stuff. It's just like there's something that's just so kind of like authentic and just folky, you know, folksy about that, which is obviously was really originally written by Elizabeth Cotten.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
yeah.
Chet told me he heard it by a skiffle group in England.
Really?
Yes,
Before?
before Elizabeth Cotten. So
Wow,
she
that's
might
really
have heard
interesting.
that someplace, and you know, it went
And
into her
took it.
subconscious.
Wow, I had
Yeah,
never
that's
even
what
heard that
happened.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always just thinking that it was her song. But yeah, anyways, it's just like it's a really nice song to play if you are just getting into fingerstyle guitar. I definitely recommend that song.
Yeah, I should put it on my True Fire channel. I've got a teaching channel there, and in fact,
Sure.
hold me to it. I'll put that on for free here.
Oh, definitely.
And so if you go to the, it should be linked there on that page.
Yeah.
It's murielanderson.com/now, and send me a reminder. I'll put it on the True Fire channel for free, so you can learn it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Little
Like
video
that
there.
one.
Yeah, you know, Chet was such a big influence in so many ways. I mean, for us and so many people.
Oh yeah.
With that. Yeah.
To this day, every day that I think about music and pick up the guitar, always thinking of Chet, you know. Or if I'm arranging a song, I'm always thinking, wow, what would Chet arrange? You know, how would Chet arrange this? You
Yeah.
know. So,
Yeah.
speaking of which, do you know that song, Happy Again?
Happy Again. I thought you were going to say that because that's the
Okay,
one that
really?
Chet wrote.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Another one that Chet wrote, just a
Yeah.
beautiful song.
I mean,
And,
he arranged
yeah.
lots and lots of tunes, but he didn't
Right.
write a lot
Right,
of
right.
them.
He didn't write a lot, but the ones that he did were, I mean, To Be or Not to Be is another beautiful
Yeah,
one.
right. There-
Mountains of Illinois is one of my favorite that I think was
Pat
written
Bergeson.
in Pat Bergeson and Chet.
Yeah.
Or Chet
Rolled
played
together
on it.
with him, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
I
cool.
learned that "Happy Again" in Chet's office, and I learned an
Really?
early arrangement of it before he recorded it.
Oh,
So
wow.
mine is probably a little different from yours. And
Oh, okay.
it's been a little while since
maybe
I
I'll
played
just
it
let
too,
you
so-
play it solo. No, I'm kidding.
I'll try to sort of
How
follow
different
along.
is this? No, I'm kidding.
I'll follow along
Yeah.
with what you're doing, and
Yeah.
just hopefully we'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
We're just having
with
fun,
our
you know.
two arrangements.
Maybe the freight train will take a detour, or
Right. We'll go in the other
Yeah,
direction.
exactly.
If you're just tuning
Maybe it'll
in,
be a train wreck instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
no.
let's
Totally
do train
kidding.
wreck,
Yeah,
train wreck.
yeah. Let's do train. Well, all right, we're gonna play train. Yeah.
Okay, how does it start?
Yeah.
I'll let you
Yep.
start.
Oh, yeah. That's
ahead.
cool. I like that. Okay, so we'll do like. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, it wasn't exactly a train wreck, you know. We
Yeah,
were able
no,
to
it
stumble
was-
through that. You know, that's
yeah.
one of those songs that we both known it, kind of coming from different places with it, but we know the melody that Chet wrote and the chords, and just trying to.
Yeah, and Tom Bresch did a nice little version of that too.
I don't think I've heard Tom play that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he plays it. He does this neat little rhythmic thing. That's in fact that Chet really liked the way he played it.
Oh,
He learned it
interesting.
from a recording, actually, and when Chet was still in the process of writing it,
Oh, wow.
Chet would play it to a bunch of people. He played it for John
Yeah.
Knowles. So John Knowles learned an earlier
Yeah.
recording. I learned an earlier way,
Right.
and then Tom shows up at his office playing this tune, and Chet goes, "Where'd you learn that tune?"
Oh.
'Cause he hadn't really-
He hadn't heard it for a while,
and so Tom says, "I wrote that tune," and Chet's, "No,
Oh
you
my-
didn't."
Oh my God.
it was
That's
funny.
wild. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I really love that song.
Yeah,
I'll have to check out Tom's arrangement.
yeah.
Or Chet's early arrangement that Tom played. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, join me in Florida if you can.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
I
okay.
wish. I wish.
And all of
yeah.
you too, join me at the
Yeah.
Florida tour and the live stream one.
Mhm.
Whenever that, if somebody knows when that is, you can go ahead and text that. I don't know. It's the one in
Oh.
Orlando that's going to be live streamed. You can
It's
join
like
us.
there's a couple comments. I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
okay.
We'll read through
Sure, you wanna
these and
scroll
we'll
those?
see. Yep. It says, Merle is one of the most generous players in Nashville.
Oh,
From Bunny Barnes.
oh.
That's right, Bunny. Howdy to Don. And let's see, the only mountains of Illinois I know is Mount Prospect. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a beautiful song, too, written by Pat. And
Yeah,
there's a.
Pat Bergeson is from Illinois, and he always didn't like it that Illinois is so flat everywhere.
Yeah.
There's no hills anywhere, and
Wow.
so that's why he
Kinda-
called it the mountains of Illinois, kind of tongue in cheek.
Yeah, right. I was almost, every time I think about it, I'm almost like, oh, really?
Yes.
Mountains out in Illinois?
Yes.
Um,
We are going to have dinner with Tom Bresch, by the way. Some of you know that he's fighting cancer at
Right,
the time,
yeah.
so he's,
mhm.
holding up. We're hoping
Yeah,
for
just
strength for
keeping
Tom.
fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
Yep.
And,
And so we'll hopefully see him in the next couple of days before we leave for.
yeah, that'd be great. And Bunny, it says, feels like we're back at Cast. I know.
Yes.
It's always nice to have a little bit of like mid-year, Cast action.
Mhm.
6 months after, 6 months before, and hopefully it'll be happening this year.
Yeah. Chet Atkins
So-
convention. Yep.
That's right, 2022.
You were playing a little bit of a tune that you wrote. I know that you said you hadn't played it for a while.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
All right.
All right.
How much does this gig pay? Yeah, we were joking around that. It's an old original tune that's called Looney Tune. Definitely inspired by, I would say, a combination of like Chet and Jerry and Tommy Emmanuel for sure. So I'll just play
And cartoons.
and cartoons, kind of
Yes.
just kind of like wacky, kind of out there. So, anyways, this is called Looney Tune.
Okay.
Something like so. I haven't
Oh,
actually
that's
played that in a long
cool.
time.
That's
Tried
great.
to. I was
That's
showing Muriel
cool.
before the live, but I literally haven't played it in years. So
Sounds great.
I have to work that back up so I can
Oh.
keep up with all the cast pickers next year.
That's a cool tune. That reminds me, I wrote a tune for Chet once. Okay, I'm putting myself on the spot now that I.
All right. Well, let's see
I
what you
mentioned
get.
it.
Yeah. Well, I think I played it for Richard Smith sometime, or somebody else that said, "Hey, that really sounds like the Watkins Man." Because there's a similar, I don't know if you've heard of that song, The Watkins Man.
Yeah, I don't remember how it goes. but
There's something, and I had actually never heard the Watkins Man song before, but after composing that song, Looney Tune, I was like, whoa, it's actually kind of close to, similar melody to what they were doing in another Chet Jerry tune. I think it's called The Watkins Man.
Yeah.
Did you want to play something for them that you said was similar to that? Or?
Well, I'm not sure if I want to or not.
That's how I felt.
We are reaching the end of our allocated time because Brian is cooking in the kitchen, and I'm hearing that dinner is about.
There's a couple questions that
Okay.
maybe we'll just answer quickly.
Sure.
Prayers for Tom, definitely 100%.
Yep. Yeah, we'll send our greetings to Tom Bresch for you.
Chris Horter says, love your guitar, Muriel. What
Oh.
kind is it?
This is a Paris Banchetti guitar. It was built by Paris. We lost Paris about 2 years ago, I believe. But he's a Florida builder, so I thought this would be appropriate for the Florida tour.
Unbelievable. Such a
Yeah,
beautiful
so,
guitar,
yeah.
too. We were kind of
The
checking it out.
classical, yeah, straight classical guitar on this one.
And then John Lennon. I don't know if that's the real John Lennon or I'm not sure which John Lennon this is.
Yeah.
But what kind of guitar is Dan playing, please? This is a Thompson guitar.
Yes, it is.
Let's see if I can get a little.
Show them.
And there's two Thompsons out there. There's the one that Billy Strings is playing. That's T.J. Thompson and Molly Tuttle. She plays them too. This is actually another Thompson. a lot of Thompsons in America. And this is Bob Thompson.
Okay.
And he's outside of Ravenswood, West Virginia. And this guitar was the first guitar I got. Actually, also at first fingerstyle guitar when I got into fingerstyle guitar that I got. It's almost 10 years old. I think I was 24 when I got it. So you can do the math. But anyways,
It's a couple years old.
yeah, right. Well, thank you. And then, well, thank you, Sadicus. Dan, how do you keep your nails in shape? I have a great method, which is chopping them down, cutting them, cutting them as basically as
Tommy Emmanuel method.
as close to Tommy Manuel method, as
Yeah.
close to the fingertip as possible. I don't play with fingernails. I just never have. But I know Muriel, you do, right?
I do. With a nylon string, it really helps to get all the different kinds of tones out of it.
100%.
And so what I use is the press-on nail. See, this is from the Kiss Company press-on
right.
nail.
That's hilarious.
Because in the winter sometimes they break.
Right.
So that's what I have
So
today.
Mr.
nail-
Bojangles
nail
press-on nail.
prosthesis.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Yeah. We could do Bojangles.
And one thing I was also going to say about those nails is that Chet also used nails, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And pretty almost everybody that we know, besides Merle, Travis, and Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Jerry used nails and
Yeah, you just have to keep the edge
think.
sanded smooth.
right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Richard Smith probably uses nails. Richard, if you're out there, you can let us know.
And you also have to watch out when you're putting on your nylon stockings. You know, when you know that's, yeah,
That's a good one.
Okay. So
That's a good one.
they can rip. Yes.
And then we said, oh no, Mr. Chester tonight.
Oh, Mr. Chester. Oh.
Yeah, why don't
okay.
you play them then?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do Mr. Chester for you.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the one that was written for Chet.
That's awesome. Okay, awesome. I was thinking we were gonna end on
There's
a
a
minor
little
chord, but I like
whammy bar here.
that's pretty awesome. I love that. Wow. Take my imaginary hat off. Too.
No, I'm taking
Pretty
plenty of
special
hats off
pick
to you.
it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having
Oh,
me.
well,
That's
thank
pretty
you.
that's pretty incredible picking right there.
Oh,
I gotta learn a thing or two. So
I'll show
Yeah.
it to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
A lot of free stuff on the website if you want to learn sheet music. We put that just live today, and maybe I'll ask Pamela to make Mr. Chester free too for you. So
That'd be great.
okay.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So
yeah.
yeah, that's all linked there. So if you want to go to the sheet music page,
Sure.
yeah, no excuses now. You got to learn it.
Yeah,
And I've got to
that's-
learn
that's
Cascade.
right.
Yeah.
You all have
Your
to learn it
arrangement
too.
of
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Some fun sounds coming. Yeah. It's always two guitars is always really.
I
That
love
is
it.
one of my favorite things to listen to. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and if you like two guitars, there's another Tommy Emmanuel and Jim Nichols had a record that. Have you heard that one?
I haven't heard. No.
Oh my God,
yeah.
it's so
I
incredible.
heard one cut from it that was really, really good.
Oh God,
Yeah.
it's like the pinnacle of like duo guitars,
Oh.
modern duo guitars. It's so great. It was released under Chet Lag, I think the album name was, or Happy Hours.
No, Happy Hour, Bunny says. Yep.
Happy Hour. That's right. Yep.
Thank you.
So, all right.
Well, let's just
What a
kind of
pleasure.
sign off with a little Mr. Bojangles.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
You can,
Definitely.
You can kick
A
it
little
off,
bit.
and I'll just
Sure.
dribble in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. That'd be fine. An idea. Of course. Yeah. All right. Definitely take our hat off to Chet as always. I mean,
Yes.
that's basically for me. That's like all Chet's arrangements. So
Yeah. definitely. Well, it's been delightful to have you here.
Thank
Dan
you so
Bankhurst.
much. Been
Yes.
delightful to be here.
Yeah,
Really a pleasure.
We'll do
Pleasure
this
was
some
mine.
more.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yes. So
All
long.
right. Bye
Happy
bye.
Monday, all.
Bye.
Bye.